Greetings, everybody. Today we'll be looking at two more Steven Universe episodes, Serious Steven and Bubble Buddies. I keep putting them in the wrong order. I don't know why, but yeah, Bubble Buddies and Serious Steven. So, Bubble Buddies, we meet a new character, Connie, who ends up being a very main character later on in the series. But we know that she's kind of new because she's hanging out on the beach by herself, and Steven's trying to get up the nerve to talk to her, and he tries. He fails, runs back to the house, then he grabs this little glow stick bracelet, comes back out, practices how to introduce himself. All of a sudden, the temple starts shaking and some pieces start crumbling off. So Steven runs and jumps on top of her and projects this little bubble, which is one of his gem powers, projecting like a protection bubble. As I can't talk. So after that, they introduce each other. They go around trying to get out of the bubble. They go to Sadie and Laura's at the Big Donut. Onion, who I believe that we've been introduced before. If not, this is his first appearance. We then see them go to Funland, which is an amusement park on the boardwalk, try to get out of it, end up getting hit by a roller coaster into the water, and they're stuck there until something happens, until they run out of air or something else. They then see this interesting little centipede creature swimming around, eating the shiny-looking kelp. They then let her fall down a crevice because this creature hit the surface of hit the ground, and it caused a little crevice, and they fell down to it. Connie starts freaking out because they think they're not going to be able to get out of here. She says she's been moving around, so she can't make any friends, so people will not know where she is. Steven then pulls out the bracelet, says he's her friend, and tells us how he got it. He got it when at a little parade where she dropped it, and she remembers him as like this the kid on top of the car wash float. He was supposed to be a soap sponge or a Brillo pad. I don't know what it is, but he's supposed to be one of those things. Later on, the bubble pops. They swim up to the surface. They get on dry land, but then all of a sudden, the creature pops out of the water and starts chasing them. So they run underneath an abandoned dock. Steven then realizes that he's chasing after the glow bracelet Connie has. So he takes it from Connie. She goes one way. Steven goes another. And he starts running underneath the dock, underneath the infrastructure, tangling up the creature with the posts it's held up on. He then later runs out. The monster's stuck on the poles that he's moved around on. And the dock there then collapses, and it's revealed it's a crystal creature. So the gems then show up, they see it, realize Steven did it, and they're kind of happy for him. They try to introduce themselves to Connie and stuff like that, but Garnet then picks up Pearl and Amethyst, takes them away, tells them to leave Steven alone, let him do his thing. And then that's how the episode ends. Another good episode, introduction to Connie. We later then meet her parents in another episode, which is kind of funny as well. But this one, nothing really amazing happened. Just another introduction episode. The beginning few episodes, like I keep saying, are just introducing characters, making some traits for the characters. Now, the next episode, Serious Steven, is another character trait we add to Steven. The gems are on this hunt for another gem artifact, but it's in a strawberry field that used to be a battle-ridden war field, but now it's filled with strawberries. And Steven lands in them after they warp, and he's getting attacked by butterflies because butterflies like the sweetness of the strawberries. They then find the temple where the artifact is placed. It's a giant upside down triangle, and they go inside. Steven finds this other triangle that's actually right side up, and he says, "What is this?" When Pearl says, "Whatever it is, don't touch it." He then touches it, it flips upside down, and then it flips the whole thing upside down, and they end up falling through the ceiling to another place where it's a circle of rooms, and there's multiple doors leading to multiple rooms. So Pearl proposes that her and Steven stay there, while Amethyst wants to go off with Steven and go find what they're looking for. But then Garnet says Steven's going with her. Pearl and Amethyst go together. So then Garnet and Steven venture off one way, and we don't know what happens with Pearl and Amethyst, but we can infer that they also went off into another room. So Steven and Amethyst go in some rooms. They tackle the first two rooms, which were okay. One of them had a spike danger. The other one had... I can't remember off the top of my head what the first room was, but the second one held a spiked ceiling that fell down on them. But the third room a whole bunch of traps. There was a lava pit beneath floating platforms. There was a lot of falling on top of some of the platforms. There were crushing spikes like in the second room. And this is a little bit more for Steven to handle, so he kind of passes out. We then later see a flashback of Steven and the gems at Funland, which is the amusement park. And Steven and them go on this teacup ride, which lifts the teacups up and spins them around and around like a normal teacup ride, except for it doesn't raise you. Steven starts getting a little sick. He then jumps off the ride, lands on Mr. Smiley, who is in charge of Funland and the arcade that's along with it. Mr. Smiley's holding onto the control lever. Steven falls on him. He ends up breaking the lever. Mr. Smiley's like, uh-oh. And the thing just goes chaotic, spins faster and faster. The cups go flying off. Some land in the water. Those people are safe. The ones that the gems are in end up landing on top of some more boardwalk attractions like some games on the side. Mr. Smiley then picks up Steve and says he's banned from Funland, which is kind of weird because you see him there back later in another episode. But we'll get to that, which not really continuity, just a little minor notice I figured out. But then Steven wakes up. He notices that Garnet carried him across all the dangers and they're safe. But after they exit this third room, they realize they're back in the single room they started in. And you see Pearl exit one of the rooms, and along with Garnet, Amethyst exit one of the rooms. She then enters the same room again she exited, but this time comes out another door frozen solid. So Pearl can't figure out why the rooms are changing, and they keep ending up back here. So Steven proclaims that this is just too much. It's just like the teacups at Funland. And he understands it's just like the teacups at Funland. The rooms are spinning them around. So they go into 3 rooms, and the end of the third room is bringing them back into the main room they started in. So with that kind of knowledge, Garnet smashes the floor beneath them, and they find the cause of this, the gem they were looking for, which is in this big kind of square obelisk, I think it's called. And in the middle is a diamond-shaped gem. So, figuring this out, Garnet throws Steven towards the obelisk. Steven grabs the gem off. The temple then explodes. The gems are safe. They're looking for Steven. He's shown laying in a patch of strawberries. More strawberries covered him. He has the gem. They bubble it. Steven's then looking for his ukulele. Garnet finds it, gives it back to him, plays a little song. Then near the end, he gets attacked by more butterflies, runs around, falls over, and then this episode ends. Not really anything else here to say, just a little bit more in-depth on the character. We now know that Steven's a little motion sickness, which I don't think really plays more into the show as it later goes on. But as I'm rewatching this, I'm noticing some things like the plot hole of where Mr. Smiley bans Steven from Funland, but then in another episode he's later shown at the Funland arcade, which is kind of still a part of the boardwalk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please leave a like and a comment below letting me know anything else you guys want me to look at. I'm planning to look at some more series, probably review some more games, but I can guarantee you this. I ordered NSP's newest album, Under the Covers, so when that comes, I guarantee you guys I will do an unboxing video. Now hopefully with it, since I pre-ordered it before March 4th, I should get a signed CD and a poster. So when that comes, I promise you guys I will be doing an unboxing video. And I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope there are some people who are fans of NSP out there as well. And coming up eventually, hopefully for my birthday, will be getting Twilight Princess HD and Pokken Tournament for the Wii U. When I do get them, I plan to do a little unboxing video as well. And since I pre-ordered them, we get some exclusive bonuses. Excuse me. For Twilight Princess HD, if you pre-ordered it, you get Wolf Link Amiibo and the game. But if you did it at GameStop, you get a special soundtrack with certain song selections from the game, which is really cool. And then Pokken Tournament, pre-ordered anywhere, you get an exclusive Dark Mewtwo amiibo card, which you'll be able to play as Dark Mewtwo before anybody else can if they didn't pre-order it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your video viewing pleasure. Possibly look at more videos on my channel, suggest some things. I'm more than happy to actually hear from some suggestions from you. I gotta watch what I do because sometimes I don't have enough time to do it because of college and other things. But hopefully I'll be hearing from you guys very soon. Take care and enjoy the videos.